when you invited me to come to Chicago, did you really think that I would show up like this soon?
No. No.
Everybody always does that. They're always like, "Hey, Kyle, you know, come to my town," and I actually do. I'm that type. I actually show up.
You did tell us in Vietnam that once I get an invite, I will show up.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
You did
I'm serious
say that.
about that. Yeah, I'm serious.
You were dead serious about it.
Chicago, the Windy City. Okay, that's enough trite narration for one video. The Married with Children fountain. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you definitely missed out on the 90s. Chicago, a city I hardly knew anything about. Yet, just the name itself evokes so much American history and symbolism, like deep dish pizza. That's right, Chicago deep dish pizza. Unreal. Make sure you come to the table absolutely hungry though, because this is one of a kind, and this will leave you full for days. Just imagine layers and layers of flavor packed on top of each other, where a fork and knife is required to eat it. But the best part of it was enjoying it with Jeff, a Chicago native and a huge supporter of my work. There was just something very meaningful to me about two Vietnamese guys eating deep dish pizza in Chicago.
Yeah, a lot of people were quite surprised that I would just come to their town. They'd be like, "Wow, why?" Like especially in Winnipeg. Winnipeg, you know. Yeah. No, but thank you for having me, and you know, because this basically this Chicago video is all you.
Melissa runs a popular blog on her life with 3 kids, including aspects of travel, fashion, and motherly things. She's also a highly skilled photographer and quite big on Instagram.
I wish I would have shown you more.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
Wet and dreary.
No, it's okay. I've seen it. I've seen what a city is like, you know. But I just wanted to spend time with you guys and your parents.
Love.
Why is that?
Because I grew up in Chicago my entire life. We moved out to the suburbs 3 years ago,
Right.
but Chicago will always be my first love.
I get it. I completely get why Melissa's first love is Chicago. It's a place with plenty of opportunities for self-reflection, and I definitely saw myself there.
Okay.
Hello.
Melissa's mother has been hyped up to be one of the best home cooks ever, and no doubt her food was delicious, and thank you for having me over. However, besides the egg rolls and the vermicelli noodles, not everything was familiar to me.
I don't know what that is. Like a shrimp cracker?
Seriously? How do you live in Vietnam and I know what this is?
It doesn't look like that in Vietnam.
It's a shrimp cracker.
With normal everyday things like family meals, sometimes we forget to really appreciate the dynamics of how those particular dishes got to be on the table in the first place. From Vietnam to America, it's quite far, but not really, especially if we keep the culture alive with food. It's a simple family meal, but it definitely wasn't.
I didn't know like Chicago had like a Vietnamese town like this, so it's pretty awesome. It's
Yeah,
a lot of other
yeah.
places that I've been to, you know, like their Vietnamese places are scattered. You know, it's
Oh,
not.
really?
Yeah, it's scattered around. There's no like central area like.
You know, it's not concentrated.
Right, like here, here it's clearly concentrated,
Yeah.
and I can definitely like. I mean, I tell the presence is there's a lot of Chinese Vietnamese as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want pho, you know, there's good pho here.
Yeah,
Right?
oh yeah, there is. Yeah, this place has been here since I was a little girl, and brings back a lot of memories coming here. My mom and dad, we still go grocery shopping
Here.
here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they will literally drive to the city just to go grocery shop here.
Well, at least it's nice to have. At least you have it, you know.
Yeah.
Tank noodles. Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Uh-huh.
Tank noodles.
I know.
Wow. I thought it was a name right then. I looked up and like, oh, it's an actual tank.
It really is a tank. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
We're crossing this way.
Yeah, but I always see the name ballet. You know, I'm not sure.
That's why I always wonder if it's
Yeah.
related.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, who are these ballet people? You know. Well, what do you recommend here?
Okay, definitely the sandwiches. I usually get the duck bit, which
Yeah.
is the classic.
Yeah.
Because I like the pate.
Right.
I'm obsessed with the pate.
Okay.
I love these sticky rices over here. Another one is this one over here.
Ah.
I love the yuca.
Okay.
It's got shredded coconuts,
Oh, right.
coconut shavings on it, and peanuts. And also there's a packet of like sugar that you can sprinkle.
This place is like one of the cleanest I've ever seen. Like, look at the chair. One of the cleanest Vietnamese establishments I ever. Oh look, they even have coconut jello right there. Rau câu as well. Wow, that's really nice. Different kinds of chair, like chai bắp right there. Kind of a hipster type of a thing, you know, but still very authentically Vietnamese. Like, they even got chai bông as well. But I love just how it's in like this refrigeration. It just looks very, very, very clean, very futuristic in that sense. I definitely can taste the butter in there. It's maybe that mayonnaise or it's the bread. Something has a lot of butter. It's very rich. It's a high quality butter. And the jalapenos are definitely something that I've been missing.
Dinner time fast approached as my time in Chicago came to a close. I didn't have much time there to try everything. However, I haven't had crawfish in a while, so Melissa recommended Saigon Bistro's version, and it definitely was worth the wait.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
They ran out of bibs.
Yeah, that's better than nothing, yeah.
Yes.
Crawfish used to be such a trendy thing growing up in SoCal. Kids would wait in long lines and crawfish places were the places to be seen. Now, as I'm a lot older, I can actually enjoy the dish for what it's worth.
Wow.
That's massive. Yikes.
So what do you think, Kyle?
I think it is incredible. What a great place to eat crawfish.
It's a Cajun-inspired but Vietnamese popularized food that again shows how innovative and resourceful the Vietnamese have been in America. I would love to dive deeper into the Vietnamese Cajun food culture someday, but for now,
Safe travels.
Bye, thanks guys. See you soon.
back home in SoCal, and I remember feeling very happy at this moment for what's about to come.
I'm YouTube famous!
Well, there's a whole line. People are waiting to meet me, and they're waiting to get into this restaurant. Both. They're doing both. Yeah, but
Like restaurant
You
slash.
gotta show off the games. You gotta show off the games. You gotta show off the games. You gotta show off the games.
yeah, but thank you, Jang, again for being a viewer and all that, and yeah, the nail loft. Yeah.
The nail off.
Nail loft.
Plug again.
Plug. All right. Well, goodbye, guys. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, thank you for showing up and seeing me. Yeah. Bye. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We waited 3 hours for this.
Wow. That's probably the best one. Yeah.